Today, we will use layers for drawing. We will use a white background because it's easier to draw. A background color, let's press Ctrl N. In this new image dialog, click on Advanced option. Then go on Fill In and select white and click OK. By default, Gimp will fill your image with current background color. You can select any color you want. I have selected the color white because it's easier to draw on white background. On the layer dialog, my first layer has just been created. It's called background. I need to add another layer on top of this one to allow me to draw. Click on New Layer button in the layer dialog. This opens the new layer dialog box. Click OK and a new layer called New Layer is added on top of the layer named Background. We are ready to draw. Let's go to the toolbox and select the pencil tool. Press the mouse and draw something in the image screen. Select a color by clicking on the foreground color swatch. By the way, the small rectangle in the foreground and the big one is the background. Let's click on the small rectangle and select the color red. And let's draw something. Draw a straight line, click and release the button, then without pressing the mouse button, move the mouse to where you want the end of the line to be. Then, while you're holding down the Shift key, click the mouse button. Do it one more time. Let's first choose another color. Here you are. First, click and release the mouse. Secondly, push your mouse without pressing, move your mouse without pressing the mouse button. And third, hold down the Shift button. A straight line should appear. And fourth, click the mouse button. Choosing the brushes, you control over the size, give you control over the size and shape of your line. On the bottom section of the toolbox, you can click on the brush icon just right here, and it gives you a drop-down menu, and you can select any brushes type. Let's try this one. Let's draw. Let's try another one. This one, yeah. Okay. So let's try another brush. Let's try this one. We are in the normal mode. We have three other modes: dissolve, behind, and color erase. Dissolve adds randomness to your drawing. The behind mode draw behind anything, and the color erase is erase the foreground. We'll see those modes later in another lesson. Let's see how the paintbrush works. Remember, the pencil tool uses hard-edged brushes, and the lines appear jagged. But sometimes you want a fuzzy, smooth lines. In this case, paintbrushes is the solution. Let's click on the paintbrush tool in the upper section of the toolbox, just right here. Let's see the difference between the pencil tool and the paintbrush. Here we have a line drawn with the paintbrush. And here a line drawn with a pencil tool right here. Here we have paintbrush drawing, and here we have the pencil drawing. We can notice it's sharp black as compared to the fuzzy gray for the paintbrush line. Here the pencil tool ignores the fuzzy edges and paint a white line. Let's see another difference. The best time to use the pencil for drawing is when you need to draw small, fine artwork. Let's see an example. Another tool is the airbrush tool. Airbrush uses 4GH brush and is time sensitive. Holding down the mouse and the spot becomes darker and darker. Or you can drag the mouse and slow down. What's interesting is even though it draws fuzzy edge lines, you can obtain hard edge, non-fuzzy edges. With the ink pen tool, you can make nibs of different shapes. It reacts to how fast you draw. The speed will affect the width of the line you are drawing. The width will vary in respect to your speed drawing. For example, here you are. Let's see an example. Here you are. Let's see the eraser tool. If the layer has an alpha channel or supports transparency, your layer will become transparent anytime you erase. If the image or layer does not support transparency, the eraser will paint the current background color. we know how to draw with layers and use the brushes. It's up for you to practice now. You can still order my transcript by sending me an email. Bye.